Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Stainless Steel with Portugal here at the castle name I can never pronounce. Ajaccio? Something like that. Anyway, we've got a bunch of rebels to deal with. And they're pretty competent, so we need to fight this smartly. Because we are fighting against quite a few Sicilio-Norman knights here and we know how destructive and painful they can be to fight against.
Enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
And we're actually sandwiched between two different forces here, which is not ideal. But there we go, everything is now as it should be. Let's get everyone organised, then we can go from there. Because without organisation, we are not going to get anywhere. There we go, everyone's together now. That's their gate coming out from there. I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to come over here if we can and set some form of defensive manoeuvre. As quickly as we can, really. Make sure everyone's running. Except our skirmisher cavalry, who actually can stay where they are. They can act as a little bit of a deterrent and try to deal with any of the heavy cavalry that's coming in. Now these are rebels, I don't expect them to put up a huge fight. But the Sicilio-Normans still will do a lot, and actually a lot of our troops are quite far out of position from some of the cavalry. Especially someone like the feudal foot knights, who are strong, but obviously are not particularly quick because they have to carry a lot of armour with them. Who's likely to be first to come after us? I'm not thrilled by this location, to be honest. There's a lot of cavalry coming out here. I think probably it'll be these guys initially. So let's send them up there. Unless you guys being... No, okay, you're coming over here. Because, I mean, these are only mounted sergeants. They're not that difficult to deal with. But I'd like to ensure my units get to where they need to be. And this means we can at least deal with this unit of light cavalry relatively easily with our skirmish cavalry armour, I would imagine. We can commit our melee cavalry, but I'd rather not do so just yet. Because I feel like we've got more immediate things that we need to do with our heavy cavalry. Those mounted sergeants are broken, excellent. Those Sicilian Norman knights are coming in, that's your job.
In our favour. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Right, Sicilian Norman knights, that is now your job to go after them. As best you can, anyway. There's quite a few of them coming in. These feudal foot knights are way out of position. See if you can cut these guys off, slow them down. They're going to have to be a separate group, I think. They're going to almost certainly struggle against two units of Sicilian Normans. Mounted sergeants coming back, those don't interest me quite as much. I'm much more interested in dealing with these guys here, to be honest. Those feudal foot knights are wavering, they're going to go down. But we at least dealt with one lot of Sicilian Norman knights relatively simply. Right guys, pull back now, because you're running out of ammo, and quickly. Right. Here comes some more Sicilian Normans. Let's countercharge them actually, because we've got a gap in our infantry line which I wasn't really aware of. And we'll see if we can deal with them. You're going to have to charge in from the side and deal with them somehow.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
Does not mean we've won this, not by a long stretch of the imagination. Get in there, come on. I mean, if we can get one force routing, that'd be good, but if our own general goes down, we're in trouble.
The general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of it. The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
We'll clear up the heavy cavalry. Reform our infantry line. as best we can and reform our archer line. all due credit to those foot knights, they have come back. I want to conjoin all my cavalry into one unit. Charge those Muslim archers, because they're there. I don't think you're going to be able to get the rest of the Sicilian Normans, unfortunately, as much as I would like you to. Oh, you might catch up to a few of them, to be honest. Pursuing Sergeant, Spearman. I don't think you... No, you didn't really manage to catch up to any of them. That's fine. Come over here now. We've done the worst of it.
Battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
We've done the worst bit now. We've killed one of the generals. We've sent another one fleeing. It's pretty good for us. Right, into the Spearman Sergeants. They will hurt, but we should be okay. I'm trying to preserve the rest of our army and just try use our cavalry here. Although the range is hurting from the Zerban crossbow militia. Right, so let's get our own infantry involved here. And our own archers can push forward as well. The cavalry's having a bit of a bad time with the range coming in after us. They might even be the Zerban crossbow militia. The Muslim there's lots of Muslim archers, Pavis crossbowmen. Let's just try and pull back a bit in terms of range. Now, go back in. Why are you hurting? Who are you fighting? You're fighting 20 Sicilian Normans. I see the problem. But unfortunately you've got other things to deal with. The Spearman Sergeants haven't broken yet, annoyingly, so pull back. Possibly don't run into them if you can help it. Infantry, crash into these guys. They're breaking, good. Right, get back into them. We don't want them giving us more problems. Clear them up if we can, or at least make them much less of a threat. Now, our own infantry needs to be charging them, because these are all archers. They look like they're all archers to me. Right. Infantry, get over this way, please. Cavalry, come over here. Let's clear up these archers. And everything else shouldn't be too problematic, I would hope. Archers might be strong, but in large enough quantities we'll manage. Where are you guys going? You all going after these Sicilian Norman Knights? I guess you are. Right, you guys... You're all kind of around anyway. Just charge these lads here, please. They're only archers. All we need to do is just chase them down and we should be okay. The more we charge into them, the better. The more they'll rout. The more they rout, the more their friends will rout. And we can finally take over this blasted settlement that we've been trying to take for the last, I don't know, century.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
You might just need to fight them in melee, to be honest. I know they're Sicilian Norman Knights and you're not thrilled by the idea. But honestly, I think you might just need to fight them, because otherwise I think it's going to come with this. There's 12 of them. I'm hoping the amount of archers that we have here will manage to deal with this. Right, into these Muslim archers, please. I mean, we're pretty much there now. Granted, we lost quite a few troops here, but with the amount of Sicilian Norman Knights here, I'm not actually that upset. And what we were having to fight before this, when Sicily was still alive, would have been bad. So I'm not opposed to this now, to be honest. Right, let's clear up, please. Head this way. You should be able to clear them up. Infantry, just reform the line. You're pretty tired, but you'll be alright. Right, charge into them now. Infantry can charge those Spearman Sergeants. We just need to get all the units routing at once. I think they can't stay in the town centre, they have to come back and attack us again. So we just want to keep... We want to ensure that we just clear up all the prisoners so there's nothing more they can do and they don't keep on retreating back to the town square. That's not what we need. A lot of these archers we've lost to the blooming... to these blooming Sicilian Norman Knights. I'm hoping we'll get at least some of them back, to be honest. But either way, we'll have taken this place, and we should be able to actually get some more troops from here. This is the castle, and we can use that to launch an invasion into rebel-held Sicily. But let's try clear out these levy archers before they get inside the town, or the castle, I should say, so we don't necessarily have to fight them another time. You guys come over here. I think you've now dealt with that annoyance, which was the Sicilian Normans. Please charge these guys down. I really don't have to wait for them to come back outside the castle walls, if entirely possible. Please get in. Please charge them down. You should be able to hopefully make it, so at least clear out some of them. Or at least open the gates so we can get in.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Good. Who are you fighting? Oh, all these male knights. Fine, take them down. You might be able to just shoot them. Right, slaughter these guys at the gates, please. A few more Sicilian Normans coming out to charge, and that should be the battle won. We just need to get all the units routing at the same time. Take out those spearmen, please.
The enemy flees the battle.
Take him out. Come on.
Those worthless peasants.
There's only 3 of them left. You should be able to clear these guys out without too much issue, I would hope. There we go. Goodness me.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Costly battle in terms of people lost, but I'm hoping at least we'll get some of those guys back. And the main thing is we've taken this blasted settlement now. We're just going to occupy it because it looks to be in good nick already. Pretty chuffed about that. It's another settlement taken for us. And if we want to eventually do an invasion of Italy, which we may or may not do, we can use that as a bit of a staging ground. I think we're only 8 settlements away now from where we need to be. Although, sorry to disappoint anyone who was expecting a map wipe, this is not a mod to do that. It takes a long old time. Right. Ajaccio we have taken. This guy's never going to be a great commander, but he'll do. Let's retrain whoever we can here. Recruitment here is not spectacular in terms of its quality, so let's invest in a... I was about to say invest in Baron's Stables, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. I actually prefer to invest in some ballista towers, so there's every chance the Italian state comes and attacks this. Cease hostilities with England. They're sieging 3 different places simultaneously. It's another 7 turns to wait. Do you really like England that much? I mean, I guess you kind of do. Is this threat of excommunication? Is it? No, it's only... I think we can keep on sieging the place, that's fine. 2 more Portuguese cardinals, excellent. Crusade grows. Genoa, Papal States, Holy Roman Emperor, or Empire, England and Portugal. Thankfully not the Crusader states just yet. We've lost Vincente Amaral at Melilla. However, we have Duarte de Sa, Coming of age here in Cordoba. He is dubious, so he's not great on tax. He might be a better commander. Swift to judge. Iron-fisted, relatively healthy, naturally robust, biological son, relatively minded, chivalrous father, severe, silly breeze, virile, sharp. He's a decent enough commander. We'll send him to Murcia, or at least by the sea. And we'll try and work out where he's needed by the time he's actually got there. He can even pick up a mercenary army along the way. There we go. Not a spectacular army, but it gives him mercenary captain. So we're now up to 42 settlements. And we want to keep moving with our crusading... Is this our crusading force? No, these are just our assassins. We may as well land them. The problem.
What is the name?
It's not in here.
Person or a place? Who has displeased you?
Who has displeased you this day?
The problem.
The problem.
What is the
Right,
name?
where is our crusader boat?
Yes.
There it is. Send you towards Alexandria.
Full sails. We shall continue tomorrow, my lord.
Excellent.
Your orders, noble one.
You were due to go back.
Who do I face?
Oh, there's a few different
Your
people
orders,
here.
noble one. Command.
You were
Your
due
orders, noble
to travel back to Tripoli.
Who do I face?
Fernando was actually going to pick up a new
Name
force,
thy
wasn't
enemy,
he?
lord.
Yeah, he's going to... No, hang on.
Your orders?
I've forgotten what I planned now. Was Bernardo going to
Yes.
push up into Sicily? Was that the plan? I think it might have been. Right. Henrique the Afflicted, you need to get yourself a boat
Yes,
from, I don't know, somewhere. You might just have to get you one from Sicily.
Your orders?
Yeah, there's someone on their way
Plotting
for you,
course
that's
now,
fine.
my lord.
Bernardo, go in here.
Boats at once.
We need to leave a decent enough force of Benghazi to be able to repel any attacks. But take some forces with you. Anyone who's mostly full strength and competent
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
can go with you, I would say.
Orders. Yes. Yes.
Because we are only dealing with rebels. And you're going to come up here to Tunis.
Full sails.
And hopefully you can pick up some more troops en route. Cagliari. Okay, Cagliari now has good trade. Good. For some reason it took a turn or so to actually turn up there. That's fine. Are there any mercenaries in this area that I can pick up? I wonder.
Yes.
Just some boats. That's fine. Boats
Of course, my
aren't
lord.
really needed.
Yes.
What we'll do, we'll try and
Plotting
meet
course now, my lord.
this other force halfway. I don't think I need a huge force here. But most of my forces here aren't full strength anyway.
Orders.
So anyone who is full strength or
Order.
can get away with not being full strength is going to get on the boat.
March.
And you're going to meet with this force here, Admiral Xavier.
Dropping anchor until morning. Your
And I want to
orders?
see what's going on here.
Yes, my lord. Plotting course now, my lord.
Somehow can't see what's going on
Yes, my lord.
inside Palermo, unfortunately.
Plotting course now, my lord. Yes, my lord.
So there's still a big
sail.
rebel force outside, but
Plotting
that's
course
fine.
now, my lord. Plotting course
And
now,
same
my
at
lord.
Syracuse. You know, some competent rebel forces. Pavis militia are not to be underestimated, but we should be able to
Yes.
manage that.
Yes, my lord.
You may as well go and blockade Alexandria,
Blockading trade to this port.
because look how much trade is coming out of here. We want to ensure that we deal with that effectively. We've got plenty of money. So let's keep on producing buildings everywhere we can. Anyone who doesn't have a building can have one, even if you don't particularly need it. Any means of further progress is always useful. You can have an archery range at Galway. I don't think we're going to really need it. Cordoba, the capital. Can we now recruit a Royal Officers Academy? I feel like we need that. How do we get gunpowder units? I mean, a huge cathedral would be fun, just for the vanity of it all. But I feel like we need to think about cannons and gunpowder. Where do we get it? Because I've never made it this far, to be honest. Maybe it's in castles. Cannons. Siege? No. Well, there must be a way to do it, surely. Castle. Then what about a city? Admiralty, inns, bullring, libraries, investees. And I feel like we want to go for the Royal Officers Academy anyway. It feels like a inherently good thing to make. Where's it gone? Yeah, get the Royal Officers Academy underway here. Carnarvon can have mines. They're not great, but they will contribute to our economy. Toledo can have a crop rotation, so it keeps growing. Exeter can have a Plaza del Toro or Plaza del Toro. Granada can also have a crop rotation, so it keeps growing. Edinburgh can have a Plaza del Toro. We're just almost doing vanity projects now. Have a mining network at Aberdeen. Winchester can have a abbey. It doesn't need a chapel really. Nottingham can have blister towers. York can have a bakehouse. We've pretty much spent all our money now. Good. Our diplomat was on his way towards speaking to the Charismanians.
Yes, Lord. Requesting an audience.
I was hoping you might see someone en route. There's actually some close Charismanians here. Probably could have made it the previous term, but that's alright. Still want to find the Golden Horde. How old are you, by the way? Are you due to die anytime soon? Yes, you are. You're 71. Let's hope we can get there one way or another. I should have tried to bribe someone when I had the chance. You're just going to come and stand menacingly outside Claremont. And you can also come stand on the bridge.
Yes.
You can stand on the bridge here.
March.
Cannes will keep recruiting. And Bordeaux, we should probably do the same as well. Not a huge amount we can recruit, mind. This is, I presume, still a Genoese settlement. If it's not, we'll have to check on the way by.
Orders.
Gustavo, you were coming to look after Tripoli, weren't you? Actually, you can probably come just look after Almadeira.
Full sails.
Let's end the turn. I'm just gonna put a lot of angry Portuguese men outside Claremont and act as a bit of a scary kind of person to try and essentially cause terror, although that's not quite how this game works. But I just like the idea of standing menacingly outside Claremont with 3 full stack armies. Oh man, Genoa's going With quite a few crusading forces down here to Alexandria, but they're going by foot, so it's going to take them an absolute age to get there. Right, Genoa holds Pisa. I still want to make an alliance with Rome. I haven't managed it this entire campaign. But they don't seem to be particularly open to the idea, unfortunately. Depending on how much money we get, we might even be able to just buy Gaza or buy Jerusalem, all these other places. I mean, Egypt is still very strong. I doubt a bribe will work that often, but hey, if it saves us having to actually go in and fight, it's probably worth it. Hi there, England. You're a crusading force. You're fine. Although I'm not thrilled by that because now you have completely free access inside my territory, and then when the crusade is over, you're gonna be in the heart of my lands, and I don't really have a force in the area apart from that mercenary force I just picked up. He might have to be the home guard, as it were, looking after the Iberian Peninsula as a roaming army. We'll have to see. Norway's not doing anything stupid. Good. I think they've got bigger problems than me, to be honest. They used to be such a powerful force, and I'd argue they still are. They still hold a lot of territory, but they're probably less concerned with me than they are with some other people. The Byzantine Emperor is dead. Assassin's Guild headquarters is Barcelona, absolutely. Mission failed. Yeah, we continue to shed the blood of Christians, but it doesn't hit us that much, so who cares? Venetian Cardinal's promoted. And we had another successful mission with the Popes. That's going to help us. War declared between the Seljuks and the Byzantines. We're the most advanced faction. Excellent. Lost a priest in that area. Why are you a foreign fruitcake? Oh, you have a foreign fruitcake. Interesting. So you're not a great commander because of that, but no matter. Okay, we've got a lot of buildings done here. Good. Including Barcelona and Seville's upgrades. We'll come back to that in a second. First of all, any bribes we can get away with, I wonder.
Yes, my lord.
Cairo.
Lucky we will receive you at all, infidel.
Here, become a vassal of
Satan
mine.
has killed men for this bodes poorly for
There's
us.
a good amount of trade at Cairo as well, my word. Definitely want to disrupt their trade over here, that's for sure. I'm going to just dispatch one boat over here.
Breaking away from the fleet.
Who owns this settlement?
Full sails.
First of all, where is this settlement?
Yes.
Okay, it's
Yes,
held by
my
the
lord.
Byzantines.
Yes, my
That's unfortunate. That might have been a pretty easy target for us, but sadly not. Let's carry on our crusading force to land.
Bless you, Lord. Back on dry land.
Papal States loves us because we just turned up at the Crusades. We haven't even done anything yet. But we just turned up, and that's good enough for them, apparently. Right,
We will engage them honorably, my lord.
let's besiege
Without
Alexandria.
question, we shall begin this
With only 3 units inside, we can probably just auto-resolve that, I would imagine. But we would definitely want to get rid of all the trade that's happening here, that's for sure.
God's service.
We need to keep moving any bishops we had down. Well, you were definitely...
Doubt my word, and you condemn yourself to purgatory.
You were definitely one of our bishops, weren't you? Keep building churches in the area. Anyone else we can think about bribing?
You have an order?
Norway?
Is there something I can do for you?
It seems we can't bribe things anymore. I wonder if that was taken out for some reason.
That is all. Farewell.
Farewell. I should have got updated map information with them, really. Speaking of map information, Charismanians, hello there.
Something you wish to speak
I
of?
can bribe you. Yeah. We don't need an alliance with you guys. Just map information for map information.
I see little might
I will spend that money, that's fine. Because I want to know what you hold and where the Golden Horde are. Because I presume you will know where the Golden Horde are. If the game will ever... There we go.
Gratitude for this act of wisdom. We welcome words of wisdom such as these. Ma salama.
Barcelona. So Egypt must hold here, which means the Mongols... Yeah. The Mongols... Don't know if you're going to make it there before you die, but we're going to try. Because I'm not really prepared to send a whole other diplomat all the way from Europe. We'll have to send one from...
Yes, Lord. Requesting an audience.
Alexandria, once we take it.
Journey ends.
Or possibly in Benghazi. But Benghazi, keep recruiting.
Your orders, noble one.
Enrique the Afflicted, have we got a boat for you?
Yes,
No, we don't. You're coming back here.
Yes, my lord. Your orders?
You're coming to Almadia.
Full sails.
You can actually come
Yes, my lord.
meet up
Your
with this
orders?
chap.
Yes. Combining the fleet. Your orders?
You two need to meet up.
Yes.
So you can be best
Yes, my
buds. You can't quite join them together this
Orders?
time.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
I could have taken some people from Tunis. That was silly of me. Let's merge these guys together. Get a few more boats here. And retrain whoever we can. And if we need to, we can carry some people over via boat. That's not a problem.
Your orders?
You are coming for Enrique.
Yes, my lord.
Your orders, noble one.
Yes, my lord.
Your orders, noble one.
And Enrique is just going to go look after Tripoli for me.
Full sails.
Doesn't need to be...
Continue tomorrow.
Doesn't need to be particularly well looked after, but it needs to be... At least have a general inside. I also should have a look over...
Yes, my lord.
Here. Does this...
Separating
Yes, this does hold a city. But it's the Byzantines. I don't really want to get involved with them if I can help it, to be honest. Right, Murcia, you can have a fairground. Let's try and make your trade a little bit better. Seville is upgraded. Man, Seville's got a pretty bad population. They must have gone through... I think it went through quite a bad plague, if I recall correctly. Barcelona is now a large city. Trade here isn't spectacular. We'll give you irrigation to keep you growing. Fez has had an abbey. You can now have a fairground. Burgos can have a knight stables. Leon can have a library. And Benghazi is having a chapel. It's already got a small chapel. We can have a slightly bigger chapel now. Although I'd actually probably prefer to deal with any stagnant... Try and hold the stagnation here with the communal farming. It's not going to do that much, but it might help a little bit. Look at the amount of trade coming out of Cairo. And there was a lot of trade coming out of Alexandria as well. So I'll have to take both these places out. Unfortunately, even though these places are pretty big, we're going to have to exterminate everyone inside because they are unfortunately mostly Islamic and they will just not respect our rule. We just have to burn everything to the ground and start again from there. We'll call things apart there though. Thank you so much for watching. More to come soon indeed. For now, take care. Bye bye.